This is the part you don't see. Every Tuesday I get sick. And I think it's because of my right eye. I have a migraine behind my right eye every single Tuesday. And Tuesday is my only day off from work, coincidentally. And it gets to hurting so bad that it makes me nauseous most of the day. And lately I've been getting nosebleeds at the same time. Yeah, I've been to a doctor years ago about the migraines, and they never have any answers to why you get a migraine. They want you to figure it out. And they put me on medication, and I took the medication for about 3 months, and it would stop the migraine after about 2 hours, which is pointless, really. And it made me feel like I couldn't think for about 3 days after taking it. So I stopped taking it. And plus, it's, the warning on the medication was it dilates the blood vessels in your brain dilate when you take the medication. So if you smoke marijuana at the same time, it could dilate it too much, and you can have, really bad blood problems, right? Strokes, aneurysms, things like that. So I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. So I stopped taking medication. That was like 3 months. That was back in 2017 when this started. It's approaching 6 months and 7 months actually. So this eclipse will mark the 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days that I've had these horrifying migraines every single week. I don't know why it's on Tuesdays. I'm assuming that it's because that's like my day of rest, and because I'm not in my normal routine of working at midnight and on no sleep, and then it's just if it's true that you pick your life before you come here, I am like I really hate myself, I have to go through a lot. I've been through a lot. Okay, so I'll talk about this real quick. I don't really remember when it happened. It was like 2 years ago, I think. I haven't told you guys this because it's pretty bad. I experienced sleep paralysis, right? You guys know that. But my girlfriend also does, right? It actually happens to her way more frequent than it does me. And the one time it happened about 2 years ago, she said that she couldn't get up. It felt like something was sitting on her, right? And she was trying to see what it was, and she looked down at her feet. She couldn't see nothing. But then she saw our closet door open, and a giant bull-headed creature with huge muscles came out wearing a fucking cloak, okay, saying that his name was Molech and she was his queen to come, and not to be afraid, that everything will be okay. Now, my girlfriend has no idea about occult names, demons, anything like that, okay? She believes that the sleep paralysis is a medical condition. And she believes me that I can see things, but she still thinks that what happens to her isn't spiritual. And I brought this up because I remembered it the other day, and she couldn't remember it happening, and obviously she was like half asleep telling me this happened, then she went back to bed, right? So it's like, yeah, 2 years later you probably forget something like that, if you believe that it's only a dream, right? It's just like, I know who Molech is, right? That's the bull god. That's Baal, right? That's all the fucking famous people, how they get famous. They fucking pay homage to that guy, right? They did something or other, right? Like that one song from Kid Rock, right? I am the bull god. I am free, and I feed on all that is forsaken, right? He's the one that you feed your babies to, right? That's why he's saying that, right? That's why he's rich. It is what it is. I'm just saying that it's weird. That popped into my head yesterday when I was really sick with my migraine, and it was just like, wow, that actually happened, right? This world is just like completely upside down now, You don't know what's real anymore. Like you're watching TV, you don't know if you're looking at real people anymore. And if you're someone like me, the things you experience, you don't know if it's real, right? Like, there's many factors going on now, right? Like, you got technological things, right? Like fifth generation, right? Bubble internet areas, right? And like, it's like you don't know what that's doing to your mind, like electromagnetics and stuff like that. Also, it's just that could be affecting people like us to be seeing worse things than usual, right? I saw in the news lately that they've coined this term, demon face syndrome, right? Where it's like it's a perfect way to excuse all the people who all of a sudden start seeing demons manifest inside of people. That's the easy way to explain it off. Oh, you just have this syndrome, right? It's just nothing to worry about. Just popped up out of nowhere. It's like everything that God is showing you, the media is trying to explain it away with lies. You gotta see that, right?